Hi, my name is Sky, yes, double Y, and welcome to my channel, Sky Explains It All. Or if you've already been here before, welcome back. Now, I'm sure as you all can see in the title, today we're going to be talking about Jennifer's Body, the 2009 comedy/horror film that starred Megan Fox as Jennifer Check and Amanda Seyfried as Anita, aka Needy Lesnicki. Before I say what I want to say about how I personally feel Jennifer was in love with Needy just as much as Needy was in love with Jennifer, let's put out some, I don't know, disclaimers, ground rules, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. This channel is not here for like any of the phobias, any of the isms, but particularly we're going to be discussing something that we don't talk about enough, and it is the biphobia. You know how bi people get flack from the straights and the gays? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me because bi people really be minding their business and the gays and the straights be like mad for no reason. If you got a problem with bi people, then you can go bye-bye. Now that that's said, and all the people who care about what other people do with their lives that has nothing to do with them are gone, we can get right into the video. Jennifer Check loves Needy, and I know that it's obvious that Amanda Seyfried's character, aka Needy, has feelings for Jennifer, but it's just as obvious that Jennifer loves Needy. It's just that, remember, this came out in 2009, so there wasn't really, as far as I can think of, like mainstream media that showed like same gender loving romantic couples, especially not in like a teen type of movie, like a teen movie, unless like the person who was either gay or a part of the LGBTQIA plus community was used as like a joke or like a prop. Troubling times. So I can understand why people might be able to identify the fact that Jennifer has feelings for Needy as well. And I too was one of those people, just didn't realize it. It's obvious that Needy did, but it wasn't as obvious to me about Jennifer loving Needy because, hey, we live in a heteronormative society. What can you do? Jennifer's Body has always been one of my favorite movies, and it wasn't until I want to say like maybe my like early 20s that I realized I'm like, oh, Jennifer loves Needy too. It's gonna show you guys this little montage of clips I have of Jennifer looking at Needy, and then I'll be back to say what I need to say. Did y'all see that? I'm supposed to believe that that is in any shape of the word heterosexual behavior, okay? Like, y'all really wanted us to believe that this was like gal pals back in the day. That's the train. While the train is going by, if y'all are wondering what this little thing is right here, I have on a hydrocolloid patch on there because I had a little bump that wanted to pop, and so I put that over it. Don't put makeup over open wounds, gals. Don't do it. It's not good for your skin. So as I was saying, I feel like if Anita, aka Needy, was played by like a Penn Badgley, a Nolan Gerard Funk, I think that we as the audience would have been like, oh yeah, Jennifer is very much dynamic, is very much giving like the best friend who's not popular, who's always been in love with their really popular best friend, but the popular best friend also has feelings for their friend, but like they don't really know how to address those feelings, you know what I mean? It's giving that. I don't even like saying subtext for this movie because the subtext is, the texting is texting what the subtext needed to text. That made sense in my head. My first piece of evidence is that Jennifer has all of this hostility towards Chip, which is Needy's boyfriend. And I'm gonna let you all take a look at this clip and you be the judge.
Eat my ass, Chip. You're just jello because you're not invited.
I'm not jealous.
You're totally jello. You're lime green jello and you can't even admit it to yourself.
It was so obvious that Jennifer was projecting when she's like, oh, you're just jealous. You're like uber jelly, whatever. You're lime green jello. She's clearly talking about herself. She's jealous of Needy and Chip's relationship because Jennifer wants to be Chip. He even says, stop stealing my girlfriend.
Stop kidnapping my girlfriend.
Like, Jennifer has like this unwritten rule that like Needy can't look better than her. And yeah, that could be that whole, oh, she's insecure. She has Needy around to quote unquote make herself look better, as if we're supposed to believe that Amanda Seyfried is unattractive. Okay. But like she wants Needy to like not look better than her. But if we flip it and we look at this the way that I believe it's supposed to be looked at, as if these two are in love with each other, Jennifer doesn't want Needy to get attention because Jennifer doesn't want anyone romanticizing Needy. She already has to deal with the fact that Needy has a boyfriend. She does not want any other people, particularly men, leering at the girl she's in love with. And I don't think that's a stretch to think that at all. Like the whole hostility thing with Chip, I mean, she literally kills Chip. I mean... It's not funny, but like she literally kills the girl she's in love with, the boyfriend. Like this dynamic is toxic. Like I'm not saying that this is like goals or anything. This is very toxic, but like, girl, you killed your best friend's boyfriend and y'all want me to still think that they're both straight. She literally says, I go both ways in the movie. I didn't pull this theory out of thin air. I know like Needy's like, oh, is it because you're insecure? Is it just like to tick me off about the whole like Chip thing? And like I said, that could be the case. But also Jennifer doesn't want you to have anyone who isn't her. She just wants it to be you and her, and that's toxic, but that doesn't sound heterosexual to me, just saying. These two are living in a small town in the middle of freaking nowhere. It is the 2000s, so there aren't any like bicons or openly like same gender loving people in their communities. And I'm sure if they were, they'd be ridiculed for it. In the beginning of the movie, Needy is waving at Jennifer at like this sort of like pep rally thing they have going on. And one of their classmates says Needy's totally like lesbian for Jennifer. So that kind of shows the mindset of the people in their school, or you can even say in their communities. I'm not going to put in a whole bunch of clips because like I don't want this video to be flagged for copyright. There's the clip where Jennifer's like finally, she's like turned into like the succubus when she's wearing the yellow and white striped top, and Needy is like mumbling to herself, and then Jennifer basically says, oh, like you need to stop doing like all of that weird stuff. That's why people think we're total gay lords. She does use the term gay lords. So that just goes to show that Jennifer has like all of this like internalized homophobia, and she's aware what people think about her and Needy. So if she's in love with her, right, which I believe she is, and she's aware of the community they live in where it's frowned upon or it's seen as like hot gossip that these two are in love with each other in like a negative light, why would she just openly, yeah, Needy, I love you too? Like, it's not gonna happen. And we also have to remember that they're teenagers in this movie. Their frontal lobe is not fully developed. These are still kids. Them being kids, tied in the fact that they grow up in a small town, tie in the fact that they have the small town that clearly has some, like, from what we can pull, has some homophobic tendencies. I don't see Jennifer shouting to the mountaintops that she loves Needy. That's what I want to talk about. Those two were in love. You can't tell me any different. That's one of my favorite movies, and that's my girl. I wouldn't call them relationship goals. I wish that we could have a movie with like some bi queens. Who like don't end in tragedy, because like part of me always hope that they find some way to bring Jennifer back and have a Jennifer's Body 2, and like her and Needy like team up and just like, take out dudes who violate women, being that Jennifer was violated. By a group of men. I would love to see that, you know, them just going around tearing apart predators and groomers and all that other stuff. I would have loved to see it. The next time that you watch Jennifer's Body, right? Don't watch it as like a horror movie. Watch it as like a teen comedy romance. Watch it like you're watching Juno. So like those 2000 teen romance comedies. Watch it like that. And then you will see, if you haven't already seen it, I'm sure like a lot more people know where I'm coming from, because the movie in these past like few years has gotten quite like the new following, and people are seeing what a great movie it is. It's not perfect because there are some ignorant lines in there that have to do with race and all of that, but that's not what this video is about. Yeah, watch it from that perspective, and then you're gonna see like the girls were in love. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I've been meaning to make this video for quite some time, but it kept getting pushed back because, you know, life. I want to thank you guys for watching. There's a lot that I want to make videos about. I have thoughts on the Sex and the City reboot. I was thinking to make a video about that. I didn't like it for several reasons. I plan on making a video about The Matrix Revolutions. I know the movie came out like some time ago, but like I want to talk about things when I feel like talking about them. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. If you like this video, like it. If not, it's cool. Subscribe if you want to. If not, it's fine. I'm glad we were all here to, you know, have a good old gal friends time talking about Jennifer's Body. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you all have a dreamy bay. I hope you all have a dreamy bay, yo, but like, I do hope y'all all have a dreamy bay. But like, no, I meant to say, I hope you guys all have a dreamy day. Bye.